Welcome to another installment of YJWeekly. I'm Trey Sherwood.
And I'm Sam Patterson. Let's start the show off with our sports playoffs update. A lot has happened in Yellow Jacket Nation. Some teams have seen their seasons come to an end, while others are in the midst of playoffs, fighting to stay alive.
Milton's field hockey team lost in the first round of the playoffs to Linden, 1-4. Cross country completed its season at Thetford State Championships.
Congratulations to Meg Fair for finishing 25th overall and advancing to the New England. Boys soccer fell to Woodstock 3-1 last Saturday. Congratulations to them as well for a great season.
Girls soccer defeated Montpelier 2-0 to advance their third state championship game. Make sure you come support them at SB tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Also, best of luck to our football team tonight facing number 2 Fairhaven on their home turf. There is a fan bus leaving at 4:45 for anyone who's interested in going to the 7 o'clock game. Make sure to bring $5 to pay your ride.
And now to Cody Blaisdell for the music calendar.
All right, hi, I'm Cody Blaisdell. Today I'm here to bring you your music calendar. So the albums coming out on November 3rd are Blake Shelton's Texoma Shore, Kid Rock's Sweet Southern Sugar, and Maroon 5's Red Pill Blues. So here's the shows coming to Higher Ground pretty soon. The Shout Out Louds are coming to Higher Ground at the Showcase Lounge on November 5th at 8 p.m. All Them Witches is coming to Higher Ground on November 9th at 8:30 p.m. And the Chris Robinson Brotherhood is coming to Higher Ground at the Higher Ground Ballroom on November 5th at 8 p.m. Also, at the end of the quarter, we went around the school to check in with some of our students to see how the first quarter went. Let's check it out.
What are you working on right now?
My quarter one reflection for AP Gov.
How'd that class go?
Really good. I got an A+ in there. Just kind of surprised. But you put in the work, kids, you get the grade.
Have you applied to any colleges?
Yeah, I applied to 4 last night.
What are they?
Catholic University, St. Michael's College, Hofstra, and George Mason.
How did your first quarter go?
It was good.
Yeah, what's your favorite class?
My favorite class was forensic science.
Who taught that class?
Miss Dozier.
How was your quarter one?
It was great. I got to spend the time at home with my 6-month-old son.
What are you looking forward to during quarter two?
Getting to know my German 1 kids and just getting back in the groove of things and getting to spend time with older kids and not change diapers all day long.
Went
all right. You
What
know,
was your favorite class?
AP government. And why is that? Mr. Gorsick.
Why was that your favorite class?
I don't know, it's just interesting. I like getting roasted.
So how did your first quarter go?
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that much different from freshman year. Just more stuff to do and more challenges to go through, but it's altogether not that difficult to do if you put your mind to it.
Four Vermont State Senators recently visited Mr. Gorsick's AP government class to share their views of a variety of subjects.
One thing that, having taught AP Gov for a number of years now, one thing that's pretty special about Vermont is the fact that we can get 5 or 6 state senators in front of us in a high school. Like, that would be near impossible for other states just in terms of the geographical size or, just the coordination of it. Like, what's pretty special about Vermont in terms of democracy is that our representatives are extremely available. Like, we know where their offices are. Like, it could be Sanders or Leahy's offices in Burlington, just off Church Street, Main Street, or it could be the fact that our senators for our state legislature are accessible. I keep telling that to my class. It's like, you write them a letter, you can call them at home, and they'll answer. If they care. I think Tim's come to our classes before. He's like, if I receive 4, letters or emails in 1 week on an issue, that tells me something. That means a lot. I usually don't get that. So, what I'd like to open up an opportunity here is just ask questions. There's no question that's kind of off limits. If you want to be able to talk to your senators here about issues that you care about, like, this is your chance. This is more like a town hall meeting style where representatives will go to a place, anyone can come in, and anyone can ask a question about anything. So you can kind of put them on the spot here, and they've got to stand and deliver.
We use grassroots methods to try to identify issues that are important to people in their communities, mostly social justice issues, and then we try to affect systemic change around those issues. So over the years, I've worked on affordable housing and homelessness, criminal justice reform, public education and transportation.
Alcohol. The system would be more controlled. By controlling it, it does a couple things. Right now, people get marijuana through whatever means they get it. It's all illegal, and they have no idea what they're buying. And generally speaking, people use it and they don't wind up in an emergency room. But sometimes people are ingesting stuff that's kind of weird, like chemicals, and it's laced with stuff, or it's got pesticides, all sorts of weird things. If you had a legal system, it would be tested and made sure that it wasn't including all these other nasty things.
All about is that Chittenden County, where we have 6 senators, is the single largest Senate district in the entire country in terms of the number of people you get to vote for. So you get to vote for 6 people. In virtually every other Senate district in state legislators, you get to vote for 1 person or 2. And it's not good, in my opinion, because it really, we don't get a lot of publicity around our race. So what happens is, in my first race, I had 15 people running. You got to pick 6 out of 15, and people don't know who you are, no less what you stand for. They don't even recognize your name. So the first...
I'm Vice Chair of the Health and Welfare Committee. I chair the Joint Energy Committee. I'm on Finance Committee, and that just sort of looks at the whole landscape of everything that happens in our state government. So it's kind of fun.
We all give the senators a round of applause.
And now to Weather with Alex.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to say that this place is officially vermin-proof. We no longer allowing children. That's good. And the imposter from last episode has been caught. So I can finally do the weather. So for tonight, we should be expecting a clear evening. For Saturday, we should have a temperature of about the 40s with clouds. And for Sunday, we should expect some rain around the 50s. I think we've done it. Yes! A no problem weather broadcast. Woo! Let's pour the champagne. Woo! Woo! Oh, wait. Don't get it too close to the...
The art department recently took a field trip to MassMocha, the Massachusetts Museum of Contemporary Art in North Adams, Massachusetts. We sent a camera along to capture the day. History had happened 2 nights ago when the Houston Astros won 5-1 over the LA Dodgers. This was the first time the Houston Astros have ever won a World Series. And after the great devastation of the floods down in Houston, this would be a great impact for them.
In other news, on October 31st, there was a tragic terrorist attack in New York City. The suspect killed 8 people and injured 15. But even though this occurred, the New York's people are still staying strong. Numerous interviews prove that the citizens are empowered and are supporting each other and not scared of this.
Thank you again for another great week in Melton Nation.
Yeah, I'm Trey Shorts. This is Sammy P. Come again next week. Thank you.